Hello, welcome back to HLS Crypto. My name is Dan. Thank you for all the continued support from everyone who's been viewing and subscribing to the channel lately. It's massively appreciated. Crypto is still horrendous. No one's having fun right now, right? And it is what it is. We will come out of this. I'm of the opinion that there's going to be the alt season. We're going to have a run. We're going to make our money, and then we're going to be able to, start positioning ourselves for the next cycle, essentially. So crypto, again, it's down today. Bitcoin is below $95,000. I'm not really panicking about that. This was an interesting post, by the way, and it came about in the Telegram. Not my personal one, the Crypto Cartel one, which is in the description. Feel free to join that. It is really interesting. There's a lot of really good discussions in there. And it's not all about crypto as well. It's like a lifestyle. People talk. It's interesting. And there's people from all over the world in there as well. But this was interesting. It's from Iconic XBT. So at the Iconic XBT, go and give the guy a follow. I think it's interesting. I think this resonates. So I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Most of you won't make it. Now, I don't like that, but the reality is starting to shape up that way, right? Not because the crypto bull run is near the end, not because you can't stick to a plan. You chase green candles, you panic sell red, you let fear and greed control you. I think a lot of us are guilty of this from time to time. You can't hold with conviction. You only get excited when everyone's hyping your project. That's also quite true. But then again, if you search for things that hype your project, it becomes like an echo chamber. That's also dangerous. That's why you lose. The real winners buy when no one's talking about it. 100%. If you're buying gaming right now, and again, I know people don't like gaming, but if you're buying gaming right now, that could be the one that runs in the next couple of months. You just don't know. But no one's talking about it, so the price isn't going up, right? They hold when it's uncomfortable, and they sell when the crowd finally catches on. Then they call you lucky. All you have to do is decide what you believe in. Just make sure you're holding the right project. Hold until the world wakes up to it. It's simple, but it's not easy, and that's why so few will win. Now, that is accurate. That is accurate. It is essentially annoying how these things happen. But the guy, like, I'll show you his page, and he got 47 followers at the minute, but I'm sure that will completely blow up because a lot of what he's saying is actually interesting and accurate. Supra, we're going to talk about Supra for a little bit. I've also got a few comments that I want to respond to on here because I've not had a chance to go through my whole comment section and reply to them individually. I will do that. I've got a night shift tonight, night shift tomorrow night, and then I'm not at work the following day. So maybe at some point on Wednesday, I'll do my best to go through all these. This is good. So just in, the Supra update has updated its roadmap milestone. Supra EVM private testnet is now been ticked off. Supernova Bridge testnet is coming soon, and the native automation testnet is coming soon. We are closer to full vertical integration, which is great. I saw this as well from Mr. Z, which is at Zlatnio. I'm not an influencer. I'm not financial interest. Also, I'm not an influencer. I'm just a guy talking about crypto. I'm not a financial advisor. No financial advice. He tested Starkey plus Pumpit Pro. Supra is a few days ago and was extremely pleasantly surprised by the low fees and real-time speed. Supra, other people blind. This is the next level of crypto. Test it and see the difference. So he's suggesting that people are switching from Solana to Supra. I don't necessarily think that they are, but something to back this up a little bit is from Honest Crypto saying that Binance has been selling huge amounts of SOL in the last 4 hours through market maker Wintermute. Are they switching to Supra Labs? I don't think they are. I just think that essentially they're probably rebalancing what they've got. They're probably just making wise decisions based on what they know is coming because they know what's coming before the everyday person does. I assume that some funds will eventually end up in Supra because I think that a lot of people are going to be buying it. And again, it's very Marmite. I know a lot of you don't like it. A lot of you do. I do hold Supra. I'm bullish on it. I think it'll do well. That's just my opinion. This was interesting as well. So Yield Coach Me said that who is this Supra buyer? So he's suggesting that there's quite a big influencer about to buy or has bought Supra, and we'll start to kind of talk about it. The guy he's suggesting it is Rand on Crypto Banter. So this was Crypto Banter's video. Now, to be fair, I've not watched this video. I just simply have not had the time, but I will watch it when I get the opportunity to do so. And it's basically saying these 10 projects will lead Asia's crypto evolution. The reason for this was that Supra obviously were at Consensus Hong Kong, and I think that obviously Crypto Banter was there too, and obviously a sponsor of that was Supra. So it does say at the beginning as well that this was a sponsored video, not my one, this one. So I'm wondering whether Supra are starting to pay influencers. There's a potential that could be the case. I don't know. So that's just speculation on my part. It may be the case. If they are, then maybe you're going to see more and more videos about Supra on other channels, potentially much bigger than mine. Obviously, Crypto Banter's got 1.15 million subscribers, so you may start seeing it more in the crypto mainstream almost. Supra today, it had a nice spike. It came back down again. We're kind of getting accustomed to that happening. $81 million market cap right now. I'm still super bullish on it. I spoke to you about Pumpit Pro, which is like the pump.fun of Supra essentially, and how that's working. And again, I still have difficulty actually going on this. I've also been asked a few times in Telegram comments and messages and stuff to do my own Pumpit.pro Supra like meme, HLS crypto meme. If you want me to do that, I don't mind, but I don't want to really do that. I just don't really see the point personally. But if you want me to, you guys can do what you want with that. Just let me know in the comments if you want me to do that. I don't really care about having a HLS coin on there. But if you want me to, it's up to you. I don't mind. We'll do it. I'm not going to be rugging it or nothing. I'll just let it run. I'm not really interested in doing that. But what I do like is that Pumpit have said that their token creators, it's your time to earn. On Pumpit, every token creator gets 30% of the fees generated until their token graduates. Launch, build, and earn while your token sends it. Pumpit. So if you are thinking about doing that, then maybe it's a good thing. What they have done is, which is what I really like about it, they are actually addressing concerns and addressing issues, which shows to me that they are thinking, they are listening, which is good. So they're saying that we're aware of some connection and loading issues on the DApp, and we're working directly with Supra Labs to fix these bugs. Expect improvements in the next update. Big thanks to everyone who has shared feedback so far. Your input helps us build better. So as you know, as I've said before, when I try and go on something, and by the way, this is growing a lot. There's Super Mummy. I think she's doing really, really well. But you go through, I mean, why Sweet Corn? Why Harrison Ford? Like, it's just fun. Memes are memes, right? It is what it is. But for instance, if we want to go on that one, I'll click it. I get this page and I get it for a sustained period of time. And then sometimes it times out. So yeah, there are bugs that needs to be fixed and they are looking to do that. Great. That's what you want, right? Finally, I think a little bit on more on Supra and a bit more. So like the Phoenix, Supra will shoot out that God candle you're all looking for. Hold your conviction token and stack them up. That's how billionaires are made. Stop complaining. Stop asking questions. Stop getting distracted by FUD from cheaters. Hodl. Right, so I agree with some of this, but not all of it, and I'll explain why. Stop complaining. No, you don't have to do that. If you're well within your rights to complain, because we're in a space where if you're not satisfied, then complain. That's completely up to yourself. You can do what you like. You don't have to, but you can. You're within your rights to do that. Stop asking questions. Now, I don't think you should ever do that. I think with anything, even in life in general, always ask questions completely, always be inquisitive. Always try and find out the answers to the information that you want to know. Continue to ask questions. Continue to ask questions to the Supra leadership, Joshua Tobkin, and anyone else involved there. Go and ask questions. Ask questions to the right people probably is the best way to do it. And stop getting distracted by FUD from cheaters. Well, define FUD. People might not like Supra and might give valid reasons why they don't. That's fine. That's not FUD. It's an observation. The same way as if people are talking positively about it. None of it's not FUD. It's not positive. It's just what people are seeing. It's people's opinions, and everyone's entitled to those. Some opinions are ridiculous in other people's opinions, but other times they will think the polar opposite. So it is what it is. So I would continue to complain if you wish, but praise as well when it's due. And I would never encourage anyone to stop asking questions. I'd always say ask as many questions as you possibly can until you're satisfied with the answers. Or if you're not satisfied, then you know either way, right? This was something that Everything Bobble wanted to talk about. He said, should we be worried about the upcoming Supra Genesis Vault unlock? In just a few days, the Genesis Vault will begin unlocking Supra. There were 13 vaults, each containing 133 million Supra coins, for a total of 1.73 billion Supra. Each line in the charts below represents a vault and its lockup time. As you can see, only 4 vaults are in small profit, while the others are at a significant loss. Yes, there may be some sell-offs, but I'm not too worried about it. So, in the opinion of this, suggesting that maybe Supra's price will continue to go lower as a result of these sell-offs, but then it depends on who's bullish and will they be bought back. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. This was interesting. And by the way, there's a guy here at Mr. Bean Flicker. Now, that's not lost on me. I find that very funny. I don't know if it translates across the globe or not, or world, however you want to look at that. But I find it funny. I see what you've done. I like it. But this is not his comment that we're talking about today. And by the way, like I said before, I will go through all the comments and I will reply to them all. I'm just so busy, and I do want to make sure that I do reply to everyone. But this guy here, this particular comment, why are you constantly fudding Omikami? I'm not constantly fudding Omikami. I just speak about things that come to the attention, things that are there around Omikami. Like I've said before, I don't hold any. I think the project's interesting. I think the narrative's interesting. I think the story's interesting. I'm not fudding it because I haven't bought it. I'm also not fudding it because I'm speaking about people's concerns, as well as people's. People have been bullish on it, and I've spoken to them. People have been negative on it, and I've spoken to them. It's no big deal. I understand you don't believe that Roshi is behind it, but if you have, but you don't have to FUD it. I haven't FUD it. I'm not fudding it. We're just talking about it. And I don't believe that Roshi is behind it, but 90% of me doesn't. But there's always that 99% probably, but there's always that 1% like what if. So I may well get a small bag of Omikami in the future. I haven't yet. I might do, but I'm still on the erring on the side of caution. That's fine. He said, I did a 1 hour question and analysis with Grok 3 Deep Search, and he always comes with an estimation of 95 to 99% that Roshi is behind Omikami. So you say you know better. Know better than what? Than your question of an AI algorithm that wants to respond? I'm not saying I know more than that, but I also am a human being, and I can have critical thinking. I can decide what I think is right and wrong and that kind of stuff. And AI will probably eventually, if you ask it enough leading questions, will eventually come to the answer that you want. So do I know better than the AI? Well, no, because AI can go back and check absolutely everything in the world. But is my opinion any less valid? No. So I don't understand. If you want to believe AI that 95 to 99% of that AI algorithm is saying, oh, yeah, he probably is behind it, well, then you do you. Follow that. It's no big deal. No big deal. But I'm not fudding Omikami. Here's the price. It's currently at a nearly $28 million market cap. As I said before as well, Omikami has lost its gold tick. Why that is, I don't know. I don't think that's been fully explained yet. But Ryujin still has it. What that means, I don't know. It's just, what I'm just pointing out facts, right? So this Omikami has said, hey, Elon, and this is what I said about the other video, and they were like, why are you fudding it? Well, I'm not. Elon Musk, the prophecy says you hold a hidden stash of Omikami. Prove me wrong. They're suggesting this was done on the 22nd of February. Well, not suggesting it was done on the 22nd of February. And then Elon Musk was speaking about rockets, saying that 128 meters or 420 feet is inevitable and foretold in the prophecy. These are just biblical quotes. These are just things that biblical prophecies almost. I don't see the link. And it says February 24th, 2025. So apparently he did this 2 days later because he used the word inevitable and prophecy. Well, they're just words. People use them all the time. There is no link between Omikami and Elon Musk that I can see. I don't think he's even aware of it. He may be slightly aware of it. Who knows? But I doubt he is. I think he's got a lot more important things to be worrying about right now. Plus, he has the ability to push Dogecoin with one tweet and any other crypto project. I don't think Elon's in any way involved with this. And this is not proof of Elon Musk being involved in Omikami. It's just 2 unrelated tweets that has a similar word. Who cares? I'm not having that. You're not having that. So like I said before, Omikami doesn't have the gold tick anymore. Ryujin has. What that means, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you know why Omikami doesn't have its gold tick anymore. And then we'll bring it up in a future video if there's some proof behind it. At the minute, it's a complete project run completely on a what if, which is fine because it could still do well. But it's not FUD for me to suggest that. It's true. It's just insane. Next comment that I wanted to quickly go through is at these nuts. Said, you are part of the crypto problem, pushing this meme crap. Shame on you for clicks. Disgusting. Disgusting. I mean, really? For talking about memes? I'm not promoting any of them. We're just talking about crypto as a whole. If I talk about quant, someone will say, oh, well, you're just talking about quant all the time. I'm just talking about different things. We're talking about different projects. I'm not an influencer. That's not how it works. But I'm part of the crypto problem with memes? Why? I have a very small semblance of influence in any sphere. In the meme sphere, probably even less than that. So, but let me know in the comment. Am I part of the problem? Let me know. Let me know. Clearly, in this guy's eyes, I'm definitely part of the problem. I'm responsible for what memes are doing across the entire world, and it's all my fault. I should hang my head in shame. It's disgusting, apparently. Disgusting. Imagine that. There's so many things in this world that are absolutely abhorrent and disgusting. But apparently, for this guy, the level is, there's a guy, HLS Crypto, Dan, on YouTube is talking about memes. This is absolutely fucking disgusting. This should be stopped. Bring the FBI in. This is wrong. World hunger is fucking disgusting. Not me talking on a video about memes. Fucking moron. Right. And again, let's have a look at this, right? So, Bitcoin, biggest crypto project in the world, going to be a massive store of value, going to continue to do well over time, right? If you bought Bitcoin in 2021 and you bought it for $60 odd thousand, and then it went down to $15,000, and then you sell it, you're like, oh fuck, what this? It's a big scam. It's all a scam. This is horrible. It's about where you buy it, right? So let's look at Pepe. If you'd have bought Pepe down here and sold it up there, now Pepe's a meme coin, don't forget. But if you'd have bought it down there and sold it up there, who do you think will feel better? The guy who did the Bitcoin trade or the guy who did the Pepe trade? Memes have a place. Memes often onboard a lot of new people into crypto. A lot of retail comes in through memes. Memes aren't the enemy. Things like this Kanye coin that's coming up, you know, the Argentina fiasco, things like that. The Trump meme as well. I don't think it did any good for crypto. Yeah, that's not good. But everyday memes, they are what they are. They are what they are. And you can make a lot of money off that. You'll probably make more money. Well, you will have made more money buying Pepe there and selling it up there than you would had you have got Bitcoin here and sold it down there. It's just where you buy things. You buy them at the tops, you're going to lose money. You buy them at the lows, you're going to make money. That's just how it is. But obviously, be careful discussing memes anywhere because it is apparently disgusting. Disgusting. I find that phrase hilarious. Disgusting. Unbelievable. Let me know in the comments below, though. Am I disgusting for discussing memes? Potentially. Maybe a few of you agree. Who knows? But let me know in the comments either way. I've got to go and do a night shift. I might be able to get 1 hour sleep in. That might be nice before I have to go. So, yeah, wherever you're in the world, whatever you're doing, have an amazing day. Have an amazing evening. And I will speak to you tomorrow. Probably even more tired than I am now, but we'll still do it. All right? All right, take care. Goodbye.